Do you know what it's like to lose everything? In a heartbeat. One moment, your world is whole. You wake up, and everything feels like it's supposed to be. And then, just like that, it's shattered. My parents. They were my everything. They loved me. They protected me. I knew, deep down, that nothing could ever take them from me. Until one night. One night, and my world, my life, was gone. I remember it like it was yesterday. The sirens. The phone call. The numbness that gripped my chest, like I couldn't breathe, like the air had been stolen from me. And then I was left alone. I stood there, in that sterile hospital room, staring at a closed door. The door that meant I would never hear their voices again. Never feel the warm embrace. And in that moment, I swear to you, I felt like I was suffocating. Like I was drowning in the silence. Uncle Martin. I thought he would be the one to help me. I thought he would hold me close, tell me everything would be okay. But I was wrong. He wasn't my family. He wasn't the person I thought he was. He looked at me. No, he glared at me, like I was nothing but a burden. Like I didn't deserve to even breathe the same air as him. He didn't even try to understand the pain I was in. He didn't see me. Not the real me. He just saw an empty shell. A reminder of the daughter he never had to raise. And that night, he didn't just throw me out. He threw away everything I thought was love. He shut the door in my face. I wasn't even worth a second thought. And in that moment, I realized I was nothing. Nothing but a girl left in the cold, lost and broken, with no one to turn to. I sat there, in the darkness, and the world felt like it was closing in on me. Everything hurt. Everything. I remember feeling so empty. Like a part of me had died that night. The next morning, the sun came up, but it wasn't the same. The light felt cold. The world felt cold. And I realized that my heart was too. I was angry. So angry. Angry at the world. Angry at God. How could he let this happen to me? How could he take everything? Everything I ever loved? I thought he was supposed to protect me. But where was he when I needed him? Where was he when I was alone? I thought I would never find my way out of this pain. I thought I would never be okay again. And so, I did what I thought I had to survive. I fell into the dark places. Drugs, anger, numbness. Anything to forget, anything to escape. But nothing worked. I'd get high, and for a moment, I'd forget. But then the pain would hit me again. It was like it was always there, lurking behind every corner, waiting to rip me apart again. I'm here, on the street, and every day it feels like I'm slowly dying inside. The cold doesn't matter. The hunger doesn't matter. What matters is that I feel invisible. I feel like I don't matter. Like I'm just another lost soul, wandering the streets with no place to go. And every time I think I might have a chance to get out, the world pulls me back down. I don't even know how to pray anymore. Because every prayer I sent up felt unanswered. Every tear I cried felt ignored. And now, I'm not even sure God's listening anymore. It feels like he's turned his back on me. It feels like he's given up. But maybe you've felt this too. Maybe you've been in a place so dark, so lonely, that you didn't know if you could take another breath. Maybe you've been left, abandoned, forgotten by the people who should have loved you the most. Maybe you've begged God for help, but all you heard was silence. Maybe you've wondered if he'll ever come for you. If he'll ever reach down to pull you out of the pit you've fallen into. But I want to ask you, have you ever felt like you were just a mistake? Like the world would be better off without you? Have you ever felt the weight of the pain so heavy, so unbearable, That you didn't know how to keep going? That's how I feel right now. That's where I am. And maybe you're there too. But I just need to believe that it's not over. That somehow, someone out there cares. That God is still there. Because if he isn't, then I'm lost. And if he has forgotten me, then what's the point of even trying? If you're sitting there, broken, just like I was, feeling like life has chewed you up and left you for dead, I want you to watch my story. I want you to see that no matter how dark the road gets, God's light can still find you. This is just the beginning. Watch, and you'll see why God never gives up on you. Watch, and see how he pulled me from the darkness.
Stand up. Get your filthy things. You're leaving this house, now.
Uncle, please. Where will I go? It's dark outside. I'm scared.
Not my concern. I'm not your father, I'm not your savior. You think we owe you something just because your parents are dead? Wake up, girl. Nobody cares.
I have nowhere else. Please. Please don't send me away.
Enough. I'm not running a charity here. Every day you breathe in this house, you bring more curse. Maybe your parents' death should have taken you too.
Throw her out already. I'm sick of her pitiful face.
You're just another mouth we don't want. You were never part of this family. You were a mistake then and you are a mistake now.
But I tried. I tried to be good.
Good. You're nothing but a burden. A stain. Now go, and don't ever come crawling back.
Where do I go now? Mommy? Daddy? Why did you leave me? God? Why didn't you take me too? If you're there, if you're even real, why did you leave me? Why, God? Why did you take Mama and Papa? Why didn't you save them? Why didn't you save me? They said you were a father to the fatherless. But where were you when I was thrown into the streets like trash? Do you even know how it feels to sleep with rats crawling next to you? Do you even care when people spit at me like I'm nothing? If you left me, why do I feel so alone? Why is nobody coming to find me? Why is nobody holding me and telling me I'm still worth something? I'm just tired, God. So tired. If you still see me, please find me. Come with me. Let me show you how I ended up here. Let me show you my story. Excuse me, ma'am. Please, can I have something to eat? I haven't eaten for days.
Oh, now you want food. Why don't you ask your parents? Or maybe someone else who's stupid enough to care about you. Look at you. What do you expect? You think anyone's going to help you? Look at yourself. No shoes, no money, just a mess.
I just wanted something to eat.
You think I'm gonna feed every dirty kid who walks by? Get lost. You should be begging your parents, not bothering me.
Where do I go now? Who's gonna help me?
Ella, broken and hungry, sat against the cold brick wall of a busy street corner. She felt invisible, forgotten, as if the world had already moved on without her. Days without food, days without hope, made her heart heavy with despair. She didn't know where to turn, or who to trust. The sounds of the city felt distant, a constant reminder of how lost she was. It was then that she met her. The girl who had something different in her eyes, something Ella couldn't quite place at first. The girl approached her slowly, as though she'd seen 1,000 others like Ella. With a glance, she knew. She knew the pain, the emptiness. You look like you could use a friend, the girl said, sitting down beside her. You don't have to suffer like this. I can show you a way to forget all the pain. Ella was too weak to answer at first, but her desperation made her listen. The girl pulled out something small from her bag, opening it with a knowing smile. "This," she said, showing Ella the packet, "will fill you up when no food can. No one cares out here, but this will make you forget." Ella looked at the packet, fear and curiosity fighting inside her. Her stomach twisted with hunger, and her heart twisted with loneliness. She'd felt abandoned for so long. She needed something, anything, to make the pain stop. "It's easy," the girl continued, her voice almost a whisper. "You can feel alive again. Just take a little. It'll change everything." Ella hesitated, the darkness of her situation pulling at her, dragging her further down. She was already drowning. What was one more step into the abyss? With a shaky hand, she took the packet. Just this once, she thought, as she tore it open, and just like that, Ella's world shifted. The numbness, the hunger, the pain, they all faded away. In their place was something else. Something that promised to keep her going, at least for a while. The girl smiled, her eyes cold, knowing she'd just brought another lost soul into the fold.
What do you think you're doing? Stealing? You think I don't see you? Get out of here before I call the cops.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't have a choice.
No one has a choice when they steal. Get out.
That was the moment Ella truly felt the weight of what she had become. No one cared anymore. No one saw her as a person. She was just the girl in the street, the one who couldn't even steal right. And still, the drugs kept her going, kept her from breaking down completely. Days became weeks, and Ella's life grew more numb with each passing day. The drugs, the theft, the endless hunger for something real, she felt trapped in a world she never chose. Until one day, she met someone who spoke words she hadn't heard in years, words that felt like the warmth of sunlight on a cold morning.
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is what my life will always be. Nobody cares. Not even God. I'm just nothing. Just broken and forgotten.
Hello. Are you okay, sweetheart?
Leave me alone. Everyone leaves anyway. Why should you be any different?
I don't want anything from you. I just saw you sitting here and I felt I needed to check on you. You look like you were carrying the whole world on your shoulders.
Yeah? Well, it's crushing me. So you might as well walk away. Everybody else does.
I'm not here to walk away. And believe me, sweetheart, I know what it feels like to carry pain so deep it feels like it will drown you.
You don't know anything about me. You don't know how it feels to be thrown away like trash. To be left with nothing. To scream at God and hear nothing back.
You're right. I don't know your full story. But I know pain. I know betrayal. And I know what it's like to sit alone, believing God has abandoned you.
Then why are you even here? Why are you talking to me?
Because I want you to know something. God hasn't abandoned you. Not for a single second. He's been right here, even when it felt like you were invisible.
How can you say that? Look at me. I'm dirty, homeless. Addicted to stuff I hate. Stealing just to survive. God's forgotten me.
God says in His word, a bruised reed He will not break, and a smoldered wick He will not snuff out. Isaiah 42:3. You may feel broken, Ella, but you are not beyond repair. You are not abandoned. You are bruised, yes. But you are still precious to Him.
I'm too far gone. You don't get it. I ruined everything. I can't be fixed.
Listen to me. God says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. Ezekiel 36:26. He doesn't care how broken your heart feels right now. He can take all those shattered pieces and create something more beautiful than you ever imagined.
How? How can He love someone like me?
Because you are His daughter. Because His love for you isn't based on what you've done or where you've been. It's based on who He is. He is the Father of compassion, the God of all comfort. 2 Corinthians 1:3. You don't have to be clean and perfect to come to Him. You just have to come.
I want to believe you. I do. But it hurts too much.
It's okay to hurt. It's okay to cry. But don't give up, Ella. You're not alone in this. Let God into your pain. Let Him carry you through. He's not mad at you. He's not disappointed. He's reaching out His hand to you. Even now. My sweet girl. Let those tears fall. You've carried pain too heavy for your small shoulders. But hear me, today is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a brand new chapter. Not because of who you are, but because of who God is. Do you know, Ella, that the God who made the stars, the God who breathed life into you, has never, not for a single second, taken His eyes off you? When Gideon hid in fear, thinking he was too weak, too small, God still called him a mighty man of valor. Not because Gideon saw it, but because God saw what was inside him. And today, I see it too, Ella. I see a fighter. I see a survivor. I see a girl that God refuses to give up on. Sweetheart, the stone heart life gave you. God wants to give you a heart of flesh, soft, beating, alive again. Just like He promised in Ezekiel 36:26. Your pain, your anger, your scars, they are real. But they are not bigger than His love. In 2 Corinthians 1:3, it says God is the Father of mercies and the God of all comfort. Today, He is here, not with a stick to beat you, but with open arms to heal you. Sweet Ella, His love never fails. It never gets tired. It never gives up. It never walks away. Even when you hated Him. Even when you cursed Him. He stayed. He waited. He wept with you. And right here, inside this hurting chest, He's whispering, "Come home, my daughter. I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. I'm just longing for you to come back." Will you let Him heal you, Ella? Will you let Him write a new story over your life? Not a story of drugs and darkness, but a story of grace, of hope, of redemption.
Why? Why would He still want me? After everything? After the mess I've made? After all the wrong I've done? I'm not worth it.
Sweet girl. None of us were ever worthy. That's what grace is. It's love you can't earn, mercy you don't deserve, and a second chance that has nothing to do with your past. The same God who found Gideon hiding in fear, calling himself the weakest of the weak, is the same God standing here right now, offering you a new heart. A new life today, Ella. Right here, on this street corner. You can start again.
I want to. I want to start again.
And you will. Because the God who never gave up on you is the same God who will walk every step of the way with you.
Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're sitting somewhere, feeling forgotten, abandoned, broken beyond repair. Maybe you think it's too late, that there's nothing left to save. I thought so too. I believed the lies, that I was unwanted, unloved, that God had turned His back on me. But today, I heard something that woke my heart up. That the God who made the stars, the God who breathed life into me, never gave up on me. Not even once. He didn't leave when I shouted at Him. He didn't walk away when I fell. He was right there, crying with me, waiting for me. And He's near for you too. Ezekiel 36:26 says He can take away your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. If He could heal a girl like me, sitting in the dirt, covered in shame, He can heal you too. 2 Corinthians 1:3 calls Him the Father of mercies, the God of all comfort. I didn't know what comfort was until today. And just like Gideon, who thought he was too small, too weak, too nothing, God called him mighty. God called him chosen. God called him enough. And he's calling you too. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are not a mistake. You are still his child. If all you have is a whisper, a broken, desperate, messy whisper, it's enough for him. This is where God found me. This is where he picked me up. And this can be your moment too.
Thank you for walking through this powerful journey with us today. If Ella's story touched your heart, if you felt the power of God's love reaching out to you, don't keep it to yourself. This story, filled with deep emotions and explanations, is meant to open your heart to the truth that God has never given up on you. And if it has made you think, made you feel, then it's time to share that message. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with someone who needs hope today. And hey, we have a brand new YouTube channel just for you, filled with African stories, African tales, rich with power, full of wisdom, and overflowing with love. The link is in the comments below and also right here on our channel. Take a moment, click it, subscribe, and join this beautiful family of hope and inspiration. This is more than just stories, it's life, it's love, it's home. Thank you for being part of this journey. See you in the next story.